This is Larry Bonaroto from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. How do people learn? This is critical in any occupation that requires you to interact with other people. Spoiler alert, that means you. There are 5 ways that people learn. 2 are passive, 3 are active, and all are subject to the rule of 3. Let's examine each. First, hearing is passive in that it requires no particular action from you. As you hear something, your brain may or may not be stimulated to listen. Think of listening to music or a podcast, hearing a strange noise outside, or listening to a lecture. Without being combined with other methods, hearing is usually the least effective way to learn. Second, seeing is another passive way to learn. You may or may not learn by seeing unless it's paired with hearing. Think of TV, movies, or videos with the sound muted. In a meeting, lecture, or presentation, you can both see and hear what's being shared. For this reason, seeing paired with hearing is much more effective than hearing alone. Third, because doing requires action on your part, it is much more effective than hearing and seeing. For instance, seeing how to lay brick or cook an omelet involves a demonstration requiring you to both see and hear how it's done. However, to learn these skills, you must practice them to perform them properly. Because everyone learns best by doing, coaches and teachers alike require students to practice the skill, repeating it until they can perform it without supervision. These first 3 methods of learning will provide the basic skills for success. These next 2 methods will supercharge learning, helping the student advance to a greater level of proficiency. Number 4. Reading is an active skill that opens up a world of information that a person may never experience by seeing, hearing, and doing. By reading books and stories, a person will better understand how an action or process developed over time and how it affects other people. Reading exposes the reader to differing viewpoints through stories of success and failure. Reading allows the reader to supercharge their knowledge, plus it assists the reader to validate their beliefs or help them to change their viewpoint based on the information learned by reading. Fifth, writing is an active learning technique that engages hearing, seeing, reading, and recording. Writing includes taking notes of what a person hears, sees, or does. Plus, it provides a repeatable written process for themselves and others, such as a recipe for an omelet or instructions on how to lay brick. This critical action creates opportunities for sharing information, paving the way for continuous improvement for the writer and for others. Finally, the rule of 3. The rule of 3 states that people must be exposed to information 3 times before they remember it. Using the rule of 3, marketers and teachers alike share information 3 times with 3 different methods. The marketer may share their product on radio, sending them to watch a video online and invite them in for a personal presentation. A teacher may show a video in class, assign a chapter in a textbook, and have them write a report. The key, expose people to the information 3 times so they will remember it. So I ask again, how do people learn? And that's today's Morning Minute.